Stereotypes are thoughts that may be adopted about specific types of individuals or certain ways of doing things. These thoughts or beliefs may or may not accurately reflect reality. Many people in America have a false impression about the religion of Islam. When the word Muslim is mentioned, some people automatically think terrorism because of the September 11 attack. Many people believe if you are of Arab descent, then you're most likely a Muslim terrorist. Instead of Muslim...
The attack came without warning, and according to a U.S. government source, told CBS News that it has Middle East terrorism written all over it.
The attack in Oklahoma City appears to have a familiar mark.
This was done with the attempt to inflict as many casualties as possible. That is a Middle Eastern trait.
The fact that it was such a powerful bomb in Oklahoma City immediately drew investigators to consider deadly parallels that all have roots in the Middle East.
Instead of Muslims being looked upon who worship a different God, they are seen as criminals who don't value human life as much as we do. Their intentions are to destroy us with their terrorism. The men seek to abduct and brutally seduce the women. They are without family and reside in the desert and behave like barbarians. However, it is time for people to start understanding Muslims and to stop stereotypical thoughts about the Islamic religion. Muslims are not restricted to being one specific race or nationality. Actually, 1 billion people from a variety of races, cultures, ethnicities across the globe are united by the Islamic faith. Most of the Muslim community is located in Indonesia, and only about 18% live in the Arab world. So what do Muslims believe? Many stereotypical people would assume Muslims believe in an angry God who allows terrorism and suicide bombings. However, Islamic faith is based on the total opposite. Muslims believe in an astonishing God along with his angels, and the prophets through who his revelation were brought to mankind, Judgment Day, and the accountability of one's good and bad deeds. There are many steps to positively changing stereotypes. The first step necessary to stop stereotyping is realizing that we are in fact stereotyping and admitting that we are at fault. The second step, a conscious effort must then be made to catch ourselves when we stereotype and tell ourselves that what we are doing is wrong.
Actually is not my favorite type of food. I don't know how to even tie a turban, and I've never worked at a gas station or driven a taxi cab. And I don't think you're an infidel either. I believe in peace. I believe in people of all different religions and beliefs living together in harmony like the early Islamic, Arab, Ottoman, and Spanish empires. And trust me, I would go back to my own country, but I'm already in it. Muslims were the people who created some of the world's most beautiful architecture. We invented algebra, calligraphy, astronomy, geometry, and the modern numerical system. Not the Greeks, but Muslims. And you know what? It's pronounced Islam, not Islam, but Islam. And a real man fasts. A real man fasts and isn't afraid to pray wide open in the mall, regardless of the looks people are giving him. And he doesn't get nervous about washing his feet in a public restroom sink. And yes, that is the Quran I'm reading. I don't care if I'm in an airport because it's the greatest book ever. My name is Muhammad, and I am a Muslim.
We then need to vocalize the change in our thinking to our peers. This will help to reduce the amount of stereotyping our peers do around us, which helps to reduce or eliminate the stereotyping we perform. Finally, once we are comfortable with our change, we need to educate about stereotyping, its negative effects, and the reasons for stopping the stereotyping trend. Hopefully this starts the first step, realization, for the people we educate.